Hello, Tube. I bought a new tractor. It looked worse than it is right now because there are some issues, but again, it's an old tractor and I haven't figured out the age yet. I haven't taken out the VIN and stuff like that and put it up online and have a look. But again, wow, look, it's a John Deere. It's a 2850. The hood is over there. I bought it as a project. The guy I bought it from started to taking it apart to renovate it or restore it full over. So I need new fenders and some stuff done to it. The rust work. There's a bit of rust here and there and everywhere. You can see here. There's a hole in the door right here. So this needs replacing. At least I hope I can cut it out here. And I don't have to mess with the hinge or anything. Just cut it out here. And put a new piece in. And make it look nice. And that's new. Because I hope I don't have to mess with the hinges. So I hope I can maybe take out the glass when I figure out how to. The dash, yeah, it needs some work, okay? Let's put it that way. I took it apart because of this. This is the steering wheel upside down. That's the dashboard. I didn't want to pull off the steering wheel as well. This part is supposed to go here. Around here. Something like that. So that's how the steering wheel tilts and stuff. That's where it bolts in there, and that little lever you pull for your John Deere guys, you know what I talk about. There's a little lever to tilt the steering wheel up and down. Yeah, so it needs some work. I got new fenders, actually, I can show you, because I already ordered them. Here, and my car's a mess. 2 new fenders. Cushion for the seat, new lights, and some things I didn't even know you could order actually, because in a 30 I got my dad to put up make some. These go, there's a hole, actually you can see it without the part. That's the dashboard and tachometer and stuff like that. That there, right there, that's this part. But that thing there is shut. You can see it from here. There's a hole through and stuff. So it needs a bit of work. A cab interior kit. But else, the engine smooth as fuck. No worries. I got to do 2 new batteries for it. It starts right up. It goes. I drove it home from the guy I bought it at. But that wasn't very far. Kilometer that direction. Part that way, kilometer that way. It was actually a customer from. I drive a truck for a living. Now I don't farm anymore. I drive a truck for a living. And the customer I went out to pick up some dirt with a crane and stuff has this sitting in the barn next to a fully restored 1640. And this was his next project. The 1640 looks like it came off the factory floor yesterday with 3,500 hours on it, so not much. But he has this sitting next to it and looking weird. And as a joke, I asked him, how much for the tractor? And he said, make me an offer. And I did. And I paid the 30 grand for it. Not more, not less. 32 actually, because these wheels are of his 6040 and they were just put on during the renovation. But I don't think I'm on to paint it and stuff because he bought these. Oh, I got a hole in the roof. No, that's outside coming in. Oh damn it! Need to put that away. That's my baler, by the way. 2 new brand spanking new tires and rims. Never put on a tractor for 2 grand. This is the rounded dashboard. Need one of those, and I need one of these made. I need one of these made for obvious reasons. That's the spare fuel tank. I don't think. Oh, there's the rest of it. No, that's just back end of here. I didn't put anything up around here. That's just dunker. Engine oil, hydraulic oil. You got an old tractor, you need to have that stuff on shelf. Yeah. It was bought brand new for a farm about 3 kilometers from here. When they're all alive, all is alive. He got it for free actually, and started putting some work, and he put a lot of work in it already. Taking it apart and stuff. But yeah, I paid 30 grand. The day I went to pick it up, from the guy I bought it at, he told me, oh, he was sorry he sold me to it for that price. Because he went online. Actually, I told him to have a look online when we're done dealing. Have a look how much. And he got sad. He found one similar condition as this for sale for 70 grand. Well, mind, I paid 32 for this one. I'm taking this to the blacksmith. I don't have a welder, and for obvious reasons, I can't weld in here. Either gonna ask him how much I have to pay for his to fix it, or else I'm gonna go to a buddy of mine and borrow his welder and grinder and do it myself. If it's too expensive, but again, it's way easier for me to use an expertise like a welder and stuff like that. It's easier and it's sometimes cheaper and better, because he can weld way better than I ever will. I'm a bad welder, don't get me there, but I'm not the best welder in the world. I know 2 slag adjustments. I can show them. I have to walk around. Oh, and the Massey is right here. Done some work to it as well. I moved places where I have my tractors and stuff. So, and the water pump, listen there, blew up. The seals went out. Oh, what the hell? I was hit back here. How the fuck did I get around here? Oh, here we go. Sorry for swearing. I do that a lot. I don't know why. Cursing like a sailor, I guess. Let me give you some lights. That there in the middle of the light, that's because this was used for moving pigs around. That's why it's in rough shape. It was outside almost half its life. Yeah. So it's a bit rough right now. At some point it's gonna be better, because I'm taking care of it now. You can see he started slag adjusters. He don't know where they went. They wasn't on it when he bought it or got it. But I can tell you that much. I'm turning this top link around. It's the fucking wrong way it's sitting. And I need to get a pair of bolts, I think. What the hell? No, there's no bolt hole. Oh, they got the big one on here. Normally there's one hole that sits right here. Indeed, here there's 3 smalls. Normally the one big one. I can remember that thing. But doesn't matter. I'll fix it around, see if I can do anything funny about it, because I am gonna pull the wood, if I can get the stuff working right. I am probably gonna work with the wood chipper with this one. Yeah, I got a wood chipper now. Accidental buy again, like most of my stuff. Got it for a good price. Price was right, had the money. Went ahead and bought it. I paid 5 grand for it. Look up online. Found one similar condition, same problem, 25 grand. Oh, I put new seat cushions on this one. So I did some work, put in a tachometer on it. The old one wasn't working, so I put a new one on, unfortunately. I know a lot of guys like to keep it original. So, but again, I want working stuff. I don't like when it's broken. I need to get a new frost plug there inside it. That's not a big deal. I just need access to freezer when I'm doing it. Yeah. So right now, taking completely apart, no cab interior whatsoever. He pulled that out and cleaned it up. That's why it looks rough. Actually, the guy I bought it off, his son is the blacksmith I'm going to see now to ask how much he wants for it to fix it, and if he can do it right away so I can install again in an hour or two, because I would like to work on it today. But again, I'm only doing small stuff right now. I borrowed a buddy of mine's workshop this winter. Borrowed it. I don't have to pay. Oh, so that's a nice thing. Here, need some rust here. You can see that's the cap corner, so it's gonna be a tricky one to fix. But I need to do it, so I need to pull this off and stuff. But again, small problems. Rust isn't the baddest to work on. Just need to stop it before it get any worse. The biggest issue is right now, by far, the steering wheel was wagging around. I forgot to film when I started because I was talking on the phone with my buddies in a Bluetooth earpiece. So, yeah, gonna get some updates along the way on this one. I'm gonna film as much as possible. I got new seat cushions. They're actually right there. I'm not gonna install them today because I'm gonna tear the whole thing apart. Whole inside of the cab is gonna be ripped out, grinding it down with a sanding wheel. All the windows are going out. This I'm doing the right way or no way. You can see where the light is pointing right now. Yeah, you can see it. Wheels off, grinding that down, and putting some work into this thing. Make it look nice, make it look decent, respectable. This is gonna be the 3040's working buddy. By that I mean this is going with me and the 3040 when we're going bailing in the summer. This is gonna be doing all the hauling away from the baler. So that's why I need it in working order. I got new lamps for it all the way around, because I don't like getting pulled over because of a busted tail light and getting a bit fine. I need a new fuel filter, you can see. That's supposed to be white-ish in there. Oh, you can see a bit. Yeah, that's supposed to be whitish. More white than it is. Oh, you can see it there. Oh, goddammit, that's dirty. Maybe I need to put my head down the tank and see how much bad it's doing. So I put updates up every now and then. Maybe next time it will be running. But again, this is just small stuff I'm doing right now, like getting this fixed, because I have to move it like half an hour's drive. And I'm not gonna drive in half an hour with a wonking steering wheel. I drove it home with a wonking steering wheel. Not gonna do it again. Yeah, by the way, I have a diving tank. No. I have a lot of stuff. I shoot airsoft now. So, I didn't do it the last video, I think. I didn't shoot airsoft. I do now, and I like it a lot. Yeah. Oh, you get the chance of me. Look at me pulling up the fenders. They're not gonna go with me. They're heavy as fuck and unpractical. But again, it's gonna look nice with new fenders, new coat of paint. I'm not gonna paint it myself. I'm looking into getting someone to do that for me. I don't like paint at all. Yeah. No paint. I'm not painting. I usually get the same color as the stuff I'm painting. So, yeah. This is my little nest of heaven right now. But again, we're off to the blacksmith, or the welder, to get this fixed. Because I can't have a busting steering wheel when I'm driving around the road with 4 tons of hay or straw on the back. My big wagon down there weighs 4 tons when it's fully loaded with straw. That's no good. That's why this 65 don't pull a hay wagon for me. I don't like it. It's sketchy. This tractor weighs 3.5 tons, so it can stop the fucking thing. With Massey, 1600 kilos. No good. It weighs way too little. That's why I went ahead and bought this thing. I was actually talking to an old farmer, but he wouldn't let it up for a 6800 John Deere. 4-wheel drive, 6-cylinder, 150 horsepower tractor, because it's sitting outside. Not like the 65 Massey was, but similar, about 10 years outside. Not as rough, but old people are weird, I guess. He won't sell it. He thinks he's got a farm again. He had a stroke last spring. He had a stroke. But still, he thinks he's gonna farm again. At least he's not gonna sell it. So that's a damn shame. But again, yeah, what can you do? Old folks, I guess. Weird people. But again, he started farming in, told me, I talked to him a lot. I'm actually going up there on Sunday. I check in on him every second week, just to be a nice guy, you know, and maybe hopefully someday talk out his John Deere out of him. I would very much like it to have his John Deere. If he's not gonna sell it, I'm gonna cry a little. Because I drive there several times a week to get that way, and I have to look at it, and it makes me sad. It's the 97 model John Deere 6800. So it's the model that came with front forward reverse at the steering wheel. He actually bought it. He had an International 844, 2 of those actually, and a Massey 165, and he had that John Deere. And actually a Massey Ferguson backhoe. But some idiots stole that in the middle of this last summer. I went out there before he got home. He was living in an old folks home, but he didn't like it there, so he wanted to go home. I actually saw it between he got home and I tracked him down through his son. It took me a day and a half to track him down, for God's sakes. I really wanted that tractor. But it was stolen in the meantime. So I was out there looking in April? Yeah, April, something like that. And it was gone in, I want to say March, late April, start of March, it was stolen. It's a damn shame when people can't let off people's stuff. Here in Denmark, we can't shoot people like you Texans and stuff, and we other Americans. We can't shoot people. No way. We go for jail. Apparently, life in Denmark for the justice system is 16 years. That's a life. And shooting another human. 16 years, and you're done. But again, I don't want to speculate in shooting people. I like to shoot some people. Don't get me there, because they're fucking annoying. But you can't. It's illegal. Yeah. I'll check back in when the tractor is done. Or the steering wheel is welded up and going back into the tractor. I'll show you how much trouble it is to put back in, because all the wires and stuff, thank God for John Deere, they put all in plugs, so no loose wires. It might be 5 or 6 loose wires, that's it. The rest of it's plugs and stuff like big plugs and big wiring harnesses. Very easy to work with. So that's my next project. Also, there's gonna be some videos of me putting lights on it all the way around. It's gonna have so much light, this thing. I like a lot of light on my tractors. I don't like when I can't see shit. This thing had one working lamp in the back. That's it. But that's the old style. You can see here around, you can actually see an 844. That's a very common tractor in Denmark. Case International 844, that's an XL version, that's an S version. The S version is far more common with that little figuration right there. That's the little figuration. Because those tractors don't have a lot of oil in the sump. That little thing is next to the oil tank. So when you get a wagon or something like that behind it, you can actually tip it without running out of oil. That's the XL version that got a little bigger back end and a little more oil, so that's more friendly. That's an 844 back there as well. But you can see there's 2 headlights in the top. That's it. And 2 in the front. That's it. On the 3040, I think I got 14 of these big ones. The 48 watt LEDs. I got 14 of these on the big one on my 3040. Got 14 on my dad's 2850 when we built that. Put them on there was 14 on it as well. Because I'm a part-time farmer now. I don't like getting my fingers ripped off because I can't see shit. And that's another thing on this one. I need some fenders on it, but I need to figure out how they're put on. Oh, there you go. I need to tire bracket and stuff. Or I can fix some up with that, or get one from a junk tractor. Plenty of junk tractors around. There, did I get everything out I need? Both parts. I think so. Let's have a look before I drive. It's gonna be annoying. I have to go back here too. Why is my screwdriver here? That's not supposed to be here. That's mine. I only rent this place. Both parts are there. There's a small pair of parts for the Fergie. They're for the Mazzy. So yeah, check in when I'm getting it back and get it welded.